Getting there.
Oh, hey,
I think we're
it's
live.
live. It's your man, Uncle Juice, the guy K to the B down there, having his drink.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What are you drinking on tonight, brother?
Uncle Juice, bro, I tapped into something a little different. I want to show the world the long drinks.
Oh,
I don't know if you ever
oh,
had
yes.
those.
Oh, yes, I have. Plenty. Yeah, I
Very,
had them.
very good
One of the
refreshing.
reps from, Saranac a long time ago put me onto that. It's pretty good. It really,
Bro,
truly
it
is.
super amazing. Like it's got like hints of grapefruit and
Yep.
citrus, and it's 8.5% alcohol. So you
That's
drink
a
a
good
couple of
choice.
these, you're feeling it. What's up, though,
Absolutely.
brother?
And
Beer banter.
tonight, Bear Banter all day. This is brought to you by Fiji because I'm still hydrating myself. Just got out of work,
Absolutely.
out here living. So
As
I
you
wanted
should be.
yeah, I'm trying to. So something that, there's been something I've been meaning to doing all month. Like I don't know how I haven't done it yet. I just wanted to just like put it out there. Shout out to all the women. Shout out to like internet, Women's History Month. If you got someone in your life important, tell them you love them. Women are the best. We need them. Women are king.
Bro, absolutely.
Good.
Listen, I'll piggyback right off of that, man. And
Mhm.
what is it? Is it Woman Empowerment Month or
It's
listen,
Women's History Month.
we empower women every day here at Beer
Yep.
Banter.
Absolutely.
100%, bro. I got a lot of respect for women, and
Yep.
I love women in leadership. I love women in
Yep.
general. So if
Women are
all the women
fantastic.
and listen, there's a lot of women that follow us here on Beer Banter.
Yep.
We appreciate you and we
No,
love you wholeheartedly, 100%.
I'm I'm blessed enough to have so many like important women in my life, like a lot of best friends in my like women. It just works out great. Like one and the same. I love all y'all, and thank you for listening and stuff. But I
Listen,
also,
bro, go
but
ahead.
also too, I was gonna go into with the women, going into the rap. Like there, women are carrying rap right now. Absolute carrying rap. Rap is like disgusting without women right now. You got like the Titans, like the Megs and the Cardis. Cardi ain't playing right now. Cardi's on a different level right now. She's like
Well,
back to like Bodiak Black, like Bodiak Yellow. Sorry, Cardi. She ain't playing.
listen, Cardi's definitely killing it. And
Yeah,
and bro, like you just said, women in rap right now, oh man,
they're,
it's
they're
just
carrying it.
and there's so we talked about it in one of the earlier episodes too.
Mhm.
I mean, they're all like they're not all under that category of like ratchet rap. Some of them can
Yeah,
actually
no,
rap.
yeah, like my girl Marnie Caesar from West of Griselda. She's like one of the top known in the
Oh yeah,
West
yeah,
up
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Well, oh man, I'm drawing a blank
Her,
on her name from Buffalo. Chloe
yeah,
something. Oh no, no, what is
no,
it? I know
Buffalo too.
I
No, it's a
I know.
Marnie Caesar.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Her too. But there's two
Her,
of them. There's another one
really.
from Buffalo too. I can't think of her name. It is. I'm drawing a blank right now. It'll come to me after the episode. But
Yep.
shout out to her too. I can't think of her name right now off the top of my head, but
There's like
definitely.
so many. Like her, No Name, Flo Millie. Flo Millie's album ain't no joke. I just listened to it this morning. It's really good.
Really, I gotta check
Yep,
that out. I gotta
it
check.
is.
Send that to me. I gotta check
Will
that
do.
out.
You got her, then you got my standards. The sexy red and my girl Glorilla. Yeah, Glow. You got the whole world saying,
Listen,
yeah, Glow. My girl.
Glow. Listen, Doja Cat even.
Yep, Doja Cat's always up. Oh yeah.
Listen, Doja can really rap too.
Yeah, yeah, she can.
Glow is definitely on top right now.
Yeah, she
Cardi,
is.
Cardi, she didn't. I don't think she took a back seat. I feel like she's got a lot of shit going on, like
Yeah.
outside of rap, that she's
Yep.
probably taking care of. But Glorilla, definitely, bro. You hit
Ooh,
it right on the head. She's definitely one of them ones
that
right now
yo
for sure.
that Yo Glow is so special. Like that's like an anthem right now.
You know what's funny though? We always talk about it because the music. When we talk about women,
Yep.
obviously I'm Rhapsody. We brought that up
Yep.
before.
Oh,
Like
we know.
I love the lyrical rap. Like even Doja's got a little bit of that in her too. She's got
Yep.
moments when she goes bar for bar. Like I like and you always I want to hear what you say about this. The Lauren Hill comparison because
Oh, I'm glad you did it.
I put Lauren Hill up
Oh,
here and I know how you feel about Lauren Hill, and
yep.
like you feel like what she's overhyped, or
So
what was your
here's the thing.
perspective on Lauren Hill?
It's not really a problem, but I mean, she had one album, one. My girl Kim, Kimberly Jones, GOAT. She's done everything. Her first three albums, untouchable. Hardcore, no one's touching that. Even before her, Queen Latifah. My first female crush was Queen Latifah. I
Really?
love Queen. Yep. You just you know what it was? It was just like her personality. Like it just worked out. Like she was funny, she was cool, and like, it's just I don't know something about her.
No, listen, I got a lot of respect for the Queen.
Hmm.
When you say Kim, I think Kim, I wouldn't call her the GOAT, but she's definitely the pioneer for like the Nicki Minaj's of the world and the Cardi B's and like those that lane of female rap. Lil
I'll
Kim
give
did it.
I'll give you that.
Lil Kim did it. But for me, bro, you said Lauryn Hill, one album, but
One album.
the one album you gotta say solo album too, because she was a part of
Yes.
mute. I mean, you gotta
Yeah,
still factor in the food. The Fuji
okay.
stuff matter.
And that's another album. So that's two albums for her. They did one.
Eh, Incredible albums though,
Yes, it is. It
like
is. I
greatest of all
increasingly admire her
time,
work.
greatest of all time. So I'll take quality over quantity. I don't need her to be recognized as one of the greatest. She literally put that album out and then dropped the mic. Literally, literally.
Yeah, I mean, she did some other things that were, not
Yeah,
too
sure.
good.
Well, we're talking about music though. We're talking about how
That's
she's
true.
perceived in music because you started it with the women in rap thing,
Yep.
and I feel like all the artists you named are in the same kind of lane. Not that they're not good, but they're in the same lane.
I
That's
don't
why I named
know.
some.
Here,
Why? Who? I
you think
Go ahead.
Armani Caesar is the same as No Name, or is she
No, not
different?
her. Not her. Not her. Not her.
Mm,
I'm saying more like Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi
mm,
B,
I,
um,
even them I
Sexy
separate.
Red, Sexy
I'm
Red.
I'm putting
It's rap.
Sexy Red and Glorilla maybe in the same. Actually, not even Glorilla because she's not even rapping about the stuff that Sexy Red is sexy. What she's doing sexy. This. She's
I
not in the
think
same.
it's the same. It's the lane that Kim, Little Kim, paved out. They're all under that umbrella. I think they make it. I want to hear the music. Like I want to hear. I don't care about how they look per se,
Hmm.
because I'm a fan, and
Yeah,
they're beautiful women, and I'm not
in
complaining
a
that they're.
in a
I just
happy place.
I want to hear the music though. I guess I'm an old school purist with that. But
Hmm.
not that I don't. I love those artists you named. I love them all. No Name is super underrated.
Oh my
She's like,
God, she's so good.
bro, incredible,
Yep,
incredible, and she's been kicking for a minute. She's been
yep.
around for a minute. That's not like a lot of people don't know about her though. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? She's not really that mainstream. But Glorilla, man, I gotta give it to you when you said that. She's probably number one right now.
Yes, she is.
But still, once Rhapsody drops her project, I'm
Oh, I
telling you
saw.
right now.
A friend of mine sent me a little pre-save. Like I heard a little snippet last night of the thing she's got with Felicia Rashad, also known as Mrs. Cosby, or not Mrs. Cosby,
Yeah,
Claire Huxtable.
I know exactly. Listen, I heard a couple snippets of the project too,
Hmm.
but again, it's not going to be for everybody. It's going to be one of
Yep.
those projects because she's very like conscious.
Yeah.
She's almost like, and I know people are going to be like, man, you love J Cole, but
Yep.
she's like a
She's
female
me.
J Cole.
That's why you like it. It makes complete sense. She is, and that's why they both put me to sleep.
I love when you say put you to sleep. See
I
me,
mean,
I don't. I like to hear music that you can actually feel and relate to and understand clearly.
hmm
And I think the music and message that they deliver in their music can be understood clearly. It can be felt clearly. It resonates with you. It's relatable. Like that's not boring to me. That doesn't put me to sleep. That compels me to fucking cry sometimes.
I feel that's nice. That's great. Just me, not
You
so much.
you no, you're listening for something different. We talked about that.
Yep.
You want to hear more of the instrumentation, the sound, the beat, the
Yep.
production.
I want to move.
Yeah, word. I get that. But
Hmm.
listen, shout out to the women in music, man. Women in
Yep.
rap,
And
more
not even just rap
specifically.
too. Like my girl Will Smith is one of my favorite artists. Will's daughter.
She's
She is.
very, very
She is.
talented.
Yes, she is. Under the
The,
radar. Well, not really under the radar, but just not like you don't hear too much about her. Like she's great.
no, I've never listen. Everything I've heard from her, like even the brother, both of them, they're
Yeah.
talented.
Yes, they are.
Look who their parents are. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not. I mean, that's not a surprise to me that they're successful in the lanes that they're in.
Yep.
Excuse me. What was that one song Willow had that was super popular?
The
Like,
oh man,
it was all
whip
over.
they whip your head back and forth.
I put my head back in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, not
that
even
was.
that. Like it's completely different now. She's almost like rock punk. It's great.
I
It's
got to hear
almost
some
like
of her. I've
I
never
got.
heard any of her newer stuff.
It's like a Olivia Rodrigo type vibe with that. Like
I like that.
for us. Like I'm gonna do it like for us.
I mean, if you're saying Olivia's amazing, so if
Yes,
you're
yes, yes.
comparing her to her, then
Yep,
that's got to be incredible. It's got to be incredible music, and
yep.
I definitely I'll take your word for that. I got to check it out because
I
you're
got it
not
on
gonna
the.
listen. You're not gonna string me in the wrong direction with music. I know
Nope.
that for a fact.
Yep. Try not
My
to.
God.
I haven't missed once.
So listen, if you had to say a top five right now of female rappers,
Okay.
like right now today, who was your like top five? The first.
Like,
I mean, I know you named like two or three.
are we counting the body of work? Like, or just like right now? Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, who's ever relevant to you right
okay.
now? Like the top
I'm
five.
I'm going with Cardi. I'm going with Glorilla. I'm going with Megan. I'm going to go with No Name, and then I'm going to go with boy, and then I'm going to have to go with Marion Caesar. Just
I like that five. I
hmm
just it's hard for me not to add Doja. I
yeah.
just think Doja Cat has to be in your top. She's in my top three.
hmm
I don't have any issue with the names that you name though.
hmm
Those are five solid, like without a doubt, they're killing it. But Doja's definitely in there too, bro.
Yep. And the
I
worst
would
part is,
honestly,
there's people we're
I
missing
put
too.
Doja. There's 100% people we're missing.
Hmm
There's so much. Listen, there's so many people making music now, especially on the women's side.
Yep.
That's
So
why I
who?
said,
Tell us who we're missing in the comments. Let us know.
yeah, please let us know because I know there's,
Hmm
and that's a beautiful thing about music, man. There's so much variety within the selection of music. You know
Yep.
what I mean? There's like you always say it. There's something out there for everybody.
Yep.
You
You just
know.
gotta look.
But yo, Doja, bro, I still can't. I got to go back to that. Doja, she'd be number one for me, honestly, over Glorilla.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
Those would be my top two. The other
Hmm
three, it's a toss up. I could take those three you named. I wanna. What was that girl? I gotta remember that man. I'll remember it after the episode. But she
Yeah, I'm mad
raps.
right now. There's one from the West Coast right now who I her
Why
name
do
is
I not have?
duh, Kamaya. Kamaya, oh my god. Kamaya from the West Coast. She is fantastic. She just shows like a nice LA vibe. Like I'll put you on
Really?
her too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Put me on. I've never. See, you're tapped in on a lot of this stuff. I
Yes.
don't. I'm super like one track mind with music as far as like what I listen to. You know what I mean? So you won't. I'm not gonna venture out if it doesn't sound like something I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like or have a direct tie to it somehow. Like
I'm with you with everything.
yeah,
Except for
exactly.
man.
You got your ears open wide. Me, I should have my ears open a little more wider because there's so much out there, man, to connect with. And I'm probably I'm losing out.
And then even the next generation, my girl Northwest. She just put out
North.
said she's gonna put an album. Uh-oh.
I think
Down.
as crazy as Kanye is,
Hmm
he's the perfect teacher for her in the music. Like
Absolutely.
for her to like hone her skills and like grow as an artist. I
Hmm
could see Kanye. I see it in her already. You know, she's got it, bro. She's poised to be a superstar for sure.
Absolutely. She's gonna be great. And whatever she does.
I'm interested to see how the fame and like the relationship her father and Kim have, like how that plays a part into her like growing up. You know what I mean? Because she's in the
Yeah.
spotlight.
Yeah, she is.
Probably, you know what I mean? She's in the spotlight, and it's not. she's not straying away from it either, man. I see her on social media. She's right in the camera. She knows where the cameras are.
Yep.
So I'm interested to see how that works out. But no,
Hmm.
I'm wishing that girl. She's super talented. I like Northwest a lot, and
Yeah,
she's got all like the mannerisms like
yep.
Kanye.
She's got
The facial
charisma.
expressions,
She
everything, the
actually
charisma.
she knows what she's doing.
No, for sure, for sure.
Yep.
No, I'm glad you brought that up.
Hmm.
What's good though, man? What else is good? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Actually, before this, just got out of work. Slang some liquor around. It was nice.
Absolutely,
Felt a little tired. Also, I like the hoodie. The hoodie, you are enough.
bro. I appreciate that. This is a hoodie. Quick story about it. I kept seeing it on social media, and it
Hmm.
kept like I felt like there was a reason why it kept coming on my feed, and
Yep.
the message was so powerful. I was like, bro, I kept seeing it. This hoodie was literally $6 on
What?
TikTok Shop.
So I didn't
Six
know this hoodie
dollars,
was $6. I've been seeing the ads and stuff.
$6. So I was like, yo, I honestly was looking at it like, nah, it's too good to be true. That's why I kept ignoring it. And then I said,
Hmm.
you know what? Fuck it. It's $6. If I lose out, they're scamming me. Then
Yeah.
that's on their conscience. I lose out $6. But no, it came, bro. It came. And
Yep.
I love it, man. I love the message. It's very powerful. I love when I wear it. People
Yep.
see the back of it. It definitely, no, it's dope hoodie for sure. I appreciate that.
Yep. Got you.
I'm
I'll
trying
get
to
that
catch
hoodie
up
out
to
there.
you. Listen, I'm trying to catch up to your swag, bro. You know how we go with
Um,
these. You're
I'm getting
always
there too.
swagged out. Listen, I just put clothes on, like you said.
Yep. I just threw a hat, shirt on. I gotta. I know one thing. I gotta get a fresh cut soon, and then once I get that cut, I ain't gonna be wearing no hat for the first 3 weeks.
Word, word, word. I get
Like
it. I
you,
get it.
when you get your first, like you get a haircut, those first like 2 days, you feel untouchable. Like nothing's
Oh
gonna hit
man,
you.
listen. There's nothing like a fresh cut. You literally feel like a new man.
Yep.
Like literally, there's nothing better than that feeling. Like, damn, I got all cleaned up. And, you
Yep.
literally feel like a new person. So shout out
Exactly.
to all the barbers out there, man,
Yeah.
for sure.
Who do you go to?
I got a kid. This kid Jose. This dude from softball. I've been going to the
Mhm.
same kid for like going on probably like 3 or 4 years now. Cause you know what I mean. He knows my hairline. He knows my
Yep.
cut. And
That's the
he
best when your
only
barber knows
one
you.
thing though. He don't know a lot of English, but we chop it
Ooh.
up. We chop it
Hmm.
up a little bit. We talk sports, and he knows how to talk shit. That's my guy. So shout out to Jose, my boy, over on Genesee Street,
Nice, nice.
compadres.
I got a nice horror story about that. In 1 second, I got a shout out to the boys at Next Level. I mess with Critter, mess with Chris,
Oh, Critter,
Nico.
word.
They get me good.
Yo, listen, Critter was one of my first barbers, bro. Like this is
Really?
going back to like sixth, seventh grade. So his wife, Jackie, I was really close
Yep.
with her brother, Mike
Hmm.
Grassi. Shout out to my boy Mike Grassi. I ain't seen him in
Hmm.
years. But we used to go, he used to get his haircut by Critter, and in
Hmm.
the basement of his mom's house, Critter, he didn't have a shop yet. Like
Yeah.
he had the dope setup though in the basement like a shop. Like literally you would go there after school and there would be people waiting. Like that's how legit it
Yeah.
was. Like literally. So Critter
I heard
used
legends.
to cut my hair. Listen, and it was one of the dopest, like he always had good music playing. It was always a vibe, dope conversation. Thinking back on it, I don't even know why I really stopped going to Critter. Really, like Critter's
Yep.
probably one of the best barbers in the city.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Absolutely.
Critter, man.
Yep. And even before him, once I started, getting haircuts for myself, and I had my parents drop me off as a kid, like, remember going to like Mr. Freeman's, going there,
one Hundred
getting
percent. That
getting getting dropped off at like 8 o'clock, and then not leaving until like 4 p.m. just to show the
yeah.
people on a Saturday. It was so nuts.
Right up the street from the church.
Yep.
Mr. Freeman's. I feel like we all like the whole family. Every that was our family
Yep.
barber as a kid.
Absolutely. Every one
I
of
feel
them.
like, bro, they were like $5 haircuts. He probably didn't
Yep.
charge people much. I don't
Mm-mm.
remember because my mom used to pay when we went to Mr. Freeman.
Yep.
But yeah, solid, solid. Even he had a daughter that cut hair in there too,
Yep. Lisa.
right?
Lisa did good. Yep.
Shout out to the Freeman's Barbershop that no longer exists. That was one of my childhood favorite places to go because
If
again,
you
I
know,
knew
you know.
I knew I was getting a fresh cut, and I knew I was gonna be feeling like a new man after. Mr.
And I knew,
Freeman was definitely the truth.
and I knew I was gonna be there for about 6 hours
That's a fact too.
because
And
I was under the same idea.
he only had like two or three waiting chairs. So like
Yep.
if you were
Yep.
waiting, You might be standing.
Yep. I would always be in the room, like the room before you go, like the little foyer where they had like the drinks, just
Yeah, I
sitting
know
over there
exactly what
looking
you're
at
talking about.
stuff.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh
Wow,
man.
that's a serious blast from the past, man. That's like a great nostalgic moment because I do
Yep.
remember I remember those haircuts vividly. Even thinking back to
Yep.
Critter, and shout out to Critter again because he's a Bills fan too. My Bills Mafia
Yeah.
brother.
Yep.
Shout out to Critter, man.
Mhm.
That's dope, man. We
How's your wide receivers looking like right now? I'm hearing some stories.
It's funny you brought up football because I was just gonna say I was talking shit in the last episode about Cuse making a run,
Yep.
and then they fucking got smacked in the first round, NC State. But then
I mean,
you see what happened to Duke.
yeah, we lost them too.
Listen, it's March Madness, bro. You never
Listen,
know, man.
listen. The real tournament's gonna be the women's one anyway. So
Yeah, right. No, you're right. You're right. I'm looking forward to both. This
yeah.
time of year, bro, you can't complain. March Madness, college basketball, people filling out brackets.
Yep.
Um,
Paige
obviously we're
Buckers. I'm calling it right now. Paige is killing it.
yeah,
Connecticut's
UConn.
winning. Yep.
Yeah, UConn. See, I still like Dawn Staley, South Carolina.
Yep.
Um, even LSU still legit. Bro, there's a lot of solid women's teams. Even Cuse, Syracuse women's
Yep.
is
Hmm.
solid. Deasia Fair, bro, she's one of the
Yep.
best players in the country, like men or women. Solid. And another thing about Deasia, she's from Rochester, New York too. So
Oh
shout
really?
out to Deasia, man. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Rochester. Yeah, she's a senior. Um, I'm not sure how many points exactly she has, but she broke a record. I think I don't want to misspeak, but she definitely just broke a scoring record for the men's and women's side. She's like right under Caitlin Clark for like
Really?
points scored in her career. Yeah, Deasia Fair, she real. She'll be a top pick in the WNBA draft,
Yep.
and she's gonna make noise in the tourney. So we're a couple days out from Selection Sunday, so we'll
Hmm.
know in a couple days what the tournaments are gonna be looking like. I'm
Let me
excited
know how
about
the
it, bro.
NIT.
How would you say?
Let me know about the NIT.
Yeah, right. You're a funny, dude. Listen, I'd rather not even be in the tournament. You know what the NIT stands for?
Not
Not
in
in
tournament.
tournament.
Absolutely.
You know what though, man? I'm not mad at the year that Q's had. Listen, we had a first year coach. Guys were just figuring each other out.
That's
I think
true.
we're gonna have a. We didn't have everyone. We're gonna have a strong year next year. I really do feel that way. I like this team
Listen,
a lot.
what Duke's gonna do next year? If we lose 2 games, I'll be upset. With the
Dude, I
girls they
know
got coming in.
they got the number one recruiting class coming in.
Yep.
I'm pretty confident. Cooper Flag and those boys.
Yeah,
And there's
we
someone
are
else too.
back.
Yeah, no, Duke. They
That
always
tall
recruit
African kid.
strong. Yeah, him too. They
Yep.
always recruit strong, man. Listen, it's a great basketball, college basketball more specifically, man. I enjoy that. Like this is the time right now.
Yep.
This is the time. March
NBA
man.
is on hold.
Do you normally fill out a bracket? You have to, right?
Last year I didn't because I was so mad. Because like this after I'm not wasn't ready for Coach K to be gone. So
Oh, I
mentally
get
I
it.
wasn't in the season. But this year I'm gonna be filling one out.
I get it. I get it. You know what's funny, man? Um, 2 years ago or last year? I think it was. And Kenny, if Kenny Lacy sees this, he'll
Yep.
know. So he filled out a bracket for me. When did Kansas win?
It
Was it
was
2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah. So he filled out my because I did brackets everywhere. I was doing
Yep.
them everywhere. So I was like, he asked me to be in his pool, and I was like, yo, I'll pay for one. Just do it for me. Make sure Kansas wins. I'll
Yeah.
pick Kansas, and he did, and we ended up splitting the cash. So I might,
Yeah, that's not
I
bad.
gotta. So I'm gonna have Kenny. I'm gonna have Kenny fill me out. Kenny, if you see this, bro, I need you to fill me out a bracket. I need your thoughts.
Yeah,
Same,
yeah.
listen, same deal as 2 years ago. We splitting it right down the middle. Shout out to my boy Kenny Lacy.
Time's
Brilliant,
running out.
brilliant mind.
Another
Nah,
Falcons
we're
fan
good.
who, she's kind of excited about Kirk Cousins, but that's another story.
Yo, my mind isn't even on football anymore, man.
Yeah, I
I'm,
know.
I'm tapped into this college basketball thing.
But the thing is, also, and Aaron Donald just retired. Just
Did
retired
he
like
really?
a couple minutes. Yeah, he just retired like literally an hour ago.
I didn't see that. That's crazy. Well, I mean, he's
The
got a
N-
ring. Does he's got a ring?
the NFC
Maybe he
West
said,
has got
"Fuck
to
it."
be so happy right now.
Honestly, that may be a smart decision. I mean, football, you win a ring. He's only been in the league what 5, 6 years? Not even.
Uh, Probably like 9 at the most.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly. I can take that. I respect that, bro.
Yeah,
He made a smart decision.
it is.
Go, go enjoy your life. You got all that money. You got a Super Bowl ring. I'm not mad at you, bro.
I'm
You know what
telling
I
you,
mean? Enjoy.
while we're talking about this quick, I got a theory. Like football is not going to be a thing in 15 years. Like
Really?
someone's gonna die on the field, and like it's gonna be horrible. And then they're gonna scale it back. There's just too many injuries, too many. Like after Damar Hamlin, like that's the first domino. Something else is gonna happen in the next like couple years. These players are
No,
too big, too
I
fast.
agree. I agree. I agree. I think now, I mean, it's a dangerous game, but it's always been a dangerous game. They're finding ways to implement new rules though to protect
Yep.
players. But you're right though. It's gonna get to a point where I bet it might turn into flag. There's no way
Yeah.
it would go away, but they may like do away
Plus,
with tackling.
they're going to do like Pee Wee. Like Pee Wee's, there's no way there's going to be like any tackle within the next like 5 years.
You know what's crazy though? When you think about it, it may be more scoring, like more like entertainment value wise. If
Yeah.
there was no like if the scores were higher, so you're seeing more 50-yard throws and
Yep.
more like big splash plays. I
Hmm.
honestly I would enjoy that.
Yeah. I think it's going to happen like within 10, 15 years.
I don't
Something's
think it
going to
would
have
be
to
that.
happen.
I don't know about that soon. Maybe that's a good theory though. I mean
Hmm.
it makes sense because you're right. It is a very dangerous sport.
They're getting more athletic, faster, bigger and faster at the same time.
Yeah, that is crazy. You're right. Even the linemen are running like 4.40s. Like
Yep.
dudes are like big dudes, but
Yep.
solid. They're faster than some of these running backs and wide receivers.
Exactly. And that's going to
That
be
is kind of
dangerous.
scary. That is kind of scary. That is kind of scary, bro. I was thinking about it before we started this episode, man. Like we got to this point, 8 episodes in, and
Eight.
we're almost through the first season. It's
We
kind
got
of crazy, man.
I'm liking it. I'm getting some feedback. I'm getting really good feedback. Like,
Yo, me too, bro. Me too.
hmm
And one thing people can definitely, and you guys can let us know, comment on this. We
hmm
definitely the trajectory. We've gotten better with this. We've
yep,
gotten a little better each episode, and we've tried to make it a better viewership thing. You know what I mean? Make the people tapped in and engage more with the content and substance and stuff we're talking about.
yep. Like I got people like hitting me. Like it just makes me feel good. It's like, oh yeah, I'm listening to an episode. Like listening to the white black. Like it's that last episode, boy. It got people talking.
I'm glad. I'm glad, and I don't want people. We're not trying to like stir up controversy. We're just trying to be honest and true to us,
Yeah,
and
giving us like
have
what's happening with our
yeah.
lives.
Listen, bear banter is it's back and forth banter between two like-minded individuals, man, who share similar but different perspectives on a lot of different topics.
Yep.
And I love that people are enjoying it, man.
Hmm.
One thing I do want to add going into season 2 because people have been reaching out about being on
Hmm.
a episode of Bear Banter.
Absolutely.
Keep reaching out. We're gonna line some things up for season 2, and
Hmm.
get some more people involved to kind of make this thing better, man, and each episode better. Because I'm sure people are reaching out to you too.
Oh, yep.
100%, right? 100%.
I got some people in the office who want to go on the show.
Absolutely. Let's bring them in. Listen, like I said before, we can add on these remote pods up to 10 people. We don't want to do that right away,
No,
but
no.
listen, maybe have one or two guests,
Yeah.
and we'll do like a round table discussion and kind of talk about any and everything that comes
Yep.
up. This is dope though. Uncle Juice,
Yep.
I know you gotta wake up early. Um,
Oh boy,
so listen, I'm not
preach.
gonna hold. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you too long. You got a big day tomorrow. You want to talk about it before we get
Yeah.
out of here?
Tomorrow I'm gonna somehow climb my big self on a fire truck, be on a float or whatever. That's gonna be a float for the beer hub. I might be yelling at people, smiling. I don't know what condition I'm going to be in. If you, this is going to obviously air on Sunday. If I'm still alive, shoot me a text.
Don't
I
say that, bro.
like. I mean, like, if by the way, it's going to be bad. I haven't.